Hi, my name's Tom. This is my beautiful wife, Michelle. We wanted to share a little bit of our heart with you guys as to why we're actually moving to Louisville, Kentucky to be a part of Destiny Church. We're very excited for it, and it's something that has been stirring in the works now for quite some time, and it's really, truly going to be absolutely 100% wonderful. So, let's chat.
Davis at a mutual friend's wedding in Pittsburgh, and this great friend of ours, Kristen, now Good, had been talking about this couple who had had an enormous impact on her life as she was serving under them for youth ministry, and she had been telling us about them and said, I want you to meet them sometime, and we got to go out there for the wedding, and Chris was officiating the wedding, and we met them at the rehearsal dinner, talked all through the rehearsal dinner, sat together during the reception, talked all through the reception, and even went to their house afterward and talked until like 3 o'clock in the morning. Just talking about life and Jesus and family and ministry and the church and drinking coffee, and it was amazing. And from there, a beautiful relationship bloomed, and we kept in touch over the distance and spurred each other on, encouraged each other, prayed for each other in our ministries, and kept track of what the Lord was doing in our lives.
From the very beginning, when Chris and Hannah first had this dream given to them from the Lord about planting a church, we were a part of the group of people that they started talking to and having pray for them. And from the very beginning, our hearts were very much tangled up in Destiny Church, even before Destiny Church had a name, let alone, a location or anything of that nature. The amazing thing for us is, we were blessed to be a part of that, and as they started talking about the most important things for them as far as what the church would look like that the Lord was calling them to build, according to the dream that He was giving them, we realized that those were all wonderful things that we wanted to be a part of as well. And not only did we want to be a part of them, but we started longing for them deeply. And we knew as we continued just pursuing the Lord on our own that our pursuit and fervent running after Him started to look a lot like what Chris and Hannah were doing. And we really started to mirror them in their pursuit in a lot of ways, just aside from the fact that, they were doing this and, we weren't trying to just do what was cool because they were doing it and they just happened to do cool things. But we realized that that was the way that Jesus was leading our life as well. So they initially asked us, when they first started doing this, if we would be a part of Destiny. And we knew at that time that it was a matter of obedience to the Lord for us to stay where we were, because there were good and wonderful things for us to be a part of there. And it was back in the fall of 2011 when the Lord started to open our eyes to the fact that it was time for us to move on to something new. Something, exciting that the Lord was doing that happened to just be in Louisville, Kentucky.
We realized that the Lord has really called us to live a life of faith, hope, and love. And anything that we do in life needs to be based on whether or not it will add faith, hope, or love. And as we sought the Lord last fall about what our future would look like and if He was calling us away from Colorado, He brought to our attention that moving to Louisville to help with Destiny Church, to serve Chris and Hannah, to serve the people in the Highlands, was going to add the most faith, the most love, and the most hope to our lives. And that's why we are where we are today, planning on going and living a life of faith, hope, and love with the people of Destiny Church and continuing on in what the Lord has called us to.
As we look at the vision of Destiny Church and realize that they see their purpose as existing to live for Jesus and to live out of faith not bound by walls, that is very much just a part of who we are anyway right now today. And we know that when we get there, we're just going to continue doing exactly what we're doing, and we're going to continue being the exact same people that we are here in Colorado. And it's going to be wonderful. And even as we've gone out to visit, we know that we just fit perfectly as the Lord has orchestrated all of this together with what the Lord is already doing there and what we believe He wants to do in the future for Destiny as well. When we get there, we're still working out a lot of the details as far as the particulars of what we're going to be doing. But the most important thing that we know we're going to be doing when we get there is building relationships. We know that that is so critical for what the church thrives on, and that's, capital C church, the bride of Christ. And we're very excited to be able to be a part of that out there in Louisville, Kentucky, just getting to know the people that are there, and not just getting to know them, but also getting to pour into them and to love on them and to encourage them in the things that God has for them in their lives, and to help believe in the best possible future for each of the people that are a part of Destiny and Destiny itself. We know that Michelle's going to be helping out with the finances by doing a lot of the bookkeeping and record keeping and all of that jazz when we get out there. They have specifically asked us to be a part of the pastoral team, and we know that we're going to be elders when we get out there, so we're very excited about that opportunity, very humbled, but we fully believe that this is what the Lord has for us. And we know just even now as we're starting to dream as big as God dreams with Chris and Hannah and everybody else that's out there, we know that we're moving forward in the Lord's great and wonderful plan. And we're very, very excited to see exactly what the Lord is going to be doing. And I think the most exciting thing for us is that we aren't the only ones that are excited about us actually going out to Destiny.
Hey everyone, Chris and Hannah Davis here. We're the lead pastors of Destiny Church in Louisville, Kentucky. And we just wanted to say hey and take a moment to say how excited we are about Tom and Michelle.
We are just thrilled that Tom and Michelle are planning to come join us. We met Tom and Michelle a couple years ago, and the Lord has just knit our hearts together as friends and as allies. And it's been amazing to see how the Lord has been birthing very similar dreams and visions in them as He was birthing those same things in us miles apart. And so we just really know God's hand is on this connection, and we are so thrilled that they are coming to join us in the mission of Destiny Church.
Definitely. So as they come along and serve, we encourage you to support them and bless them as they're following what they feel the Lord is calling them to do, as in joining us here at Destiny Church and serving alongside of us here in Louisville, Kentucky.
And just to give you a little idea of what our church is like and where we're going to be ministering, or where Tom and Michelle are going to be ministering, we're in a neighborhood that is full of shops, it's full of nightlife, it's full of coffee shops, it's full of cults and strange religions, and this is a place that really needs Jesus. And we're a church that's just committed to being genuine followers of Christ and demonstrating that to our community. And so those of you that know Tom and Michelle, you know that they're going to be a great fit in this environment. And so we're so thrilled at what the Lord is putting together.
Yep. We are thrilled. We can't wait till August gets here when they will finally arrive.
As we move forward with all of this, be ready, because we're going to be keeping you guys updated with how everything's coming with getting out there. And if you'd like to help us, obviously the number one thing that we're going to need the most is prayer. Beyond that, also, if you'd like to help us out financially, be sure to check out our website, which is idestinychurch.com/Kushnericks. You'll be able to see exactly what you can do more specifically. We'll be blogging about it too, so stay in touch, and always you can give us a call too. We're thrilled for this new season that the Lord has for us, and we're just very excited that you are going to be partnering with us and being a part of this wonderful adventure that we call life.
Thanks for your time. We look forward to hearing how the Lord's going to use you in this adventure that He has us on, and we thank you for your love and your prayers and your support.